Okay, I watched this video yesterday, and you can watch it. I'm not even going to go into it. If you watch it, it's pretty self-explanatory, the issues I had. Well, you would think. But I left this comment, and I still pretty much mean what I'm saying in the comment, but I said this in totally the wrong way. It's more harsh than I meant it to be. I didn't mean for it to be so personally taking it, like pointing it all at this guy, at Mr. Thrive and Survive. Because to be honest with you, it's not him that I have so much frustration at. It's this thing. You can't see it. It's not just this flat earth thing. It's any issue. And it's not just YouTube, it's everywhere. It just happens to be a lot more obvious here. You get people who jump on a bandwagon, and most of the things that they're saying you agree with, or a couple of the things you agree with. And this is talking about the average person, okay? And I'm not trying to call the average person stupid. What I'm saying is, the average person who watches these videos understands one or two things they're saying, goes along with the rest of the things they're saying, and having no understanding, and pretty much anything they disagree with, just dismissing it, because they assume that the person making the video is smarter than they are. This isn't about the flat earth specifically. This isn't about anything. It's about this truth movement and this unite the truthers. Unite the truthers is bullshit. And any truther that is preaching this truthers unite, preaching that shit to you, is a fucking shill or a fucking moron. When all the truthers unite, put our differences aside. If you put the fucking differences aside, you're no longer truthers. Only one of you is. If you put all your differences aside, well, everybody who had differences, only one of them fucking people is right. The rest of them are wrong. You unite, and you're forgetting about all those disagreements. Those disagreements are where truth comes from. You take one person who believes one thing, one person who believes another thing. You argue the points. You each try to disprove the other until one person is successful, or both are successful, and you disprove both things. Both things can't be true. If two things conflict, they cannot both be true. If you put your disagreement aside and just hold hands and go, okay, we'll just go along with the stuff we agree on, you end up with fucking NASA. You end up with this society. This unite the truthers shit is just another way to make a fucking consensus, and a consensus is been the root of all of our fucking problems. A consensus makes people follow the leader. You look left, you look right, you're in the same fucking group. You assume that everybody else in the group agrees with the leader when you don't. When you disagree with something that guy on top says, you figure, well, you're out of place, you're the only one. Because the leader represents the group. If you disagree with the leader, you disagree with the group, so You're just one person and the group is huge, so you put your little disagreement away. Well, you look left and you look right. Both of those people may disagree about that same thing. But they think that you going along. They think that that's what you want. A democracy and a majority rule situation, how do we put this? If you watch the news, and the news tells you 95% of people like blah, 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 what happens? A week later, 95% of people like blah, 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 even if no one did in the first place. Why? Because 95% of those people want to get along with everybody. 90% of those people want to go along with society. They want to be part of society. They want to fit in. 95% of the people don't really have to believe it. A majority doesn't have to believe it. The one person who controls the information you get, all they have to do is say that that's what everybody thinks. A very short time later, that's what everybody thinks, even if nobody thought it in the first place. That's what this truth movement is going to do. That's what this Unite the Truthers is going to do. And that's where my frustration comes from. It's not specifically about anything that Thrive and Survive said in his videos. It's more why he's saying it. It's really obvious if you watch this guy's videos that a bunch of the things that he's saying, he's repeating. He didn't understand it when he heard it, but he's repeating it exactly the same way that he heard it, and assuming that you're going to understand it. He can't properly explain it, and anytime he tries to ad-lib, he puts his foot in his mouth. I'm trying to think of an example. It's like teachers in school who get handed something, they don't freaking understand it, but they've got the teacher's manual, and so they get in a lesson plan, and they give these lessons. They're just reciting. They don't understand what they're reciting. Sometimes they do. A lot of the times they don't. Especially when they're teaching you something new. They didn't teach this shit when the teacher was in school. The teacher's hearing about it when you're hearing about it. But the teacher comes from a place of authority and knowledge, and everyone assumes that the teacher's right, and they're teaching us the truth. The teacher has no fucking idea what she's talking about, or he. And that's what you get with Mr. Thrive and Survive, trying to repeat this stuff that's basically coming from Eric Dubay. Jeranism. I liked Jeranism's channel quite a bit at the beginning. When I subbed to the channel, I was excited for the next video. I couldn't wait for the laser test. I mean, it's new, and you're accomplishing something. And as soon as everything got past that, hey, Eric Dubay didn't give Jeranism any more answers. Eric Dubay didn't have any fucking new information handed to him for him to fucking pass back down. Why would they give any more information? They've got all you people hooked. So Jeranism basically just sits there and keeps making nonsensical fucking videos, trying to put his own spin on it without coming up with any new information. You're giving more answers, but you've come up with no more evidence. Alright.
Hey guys, we're supposed to Thrive and Survive on September 25th.
Okay, I went to Jeranism's ISS video and completely ran out of time, and then ranted for another fucking 10 minutes before I even realized it. So, I just wanted to get to this. This is the point I'm making. If you want to pause this and read it, I'm going to keep running out of time and trying to cut this up. I'm going to get more organized and maybe watch something about making a video and doing this a little bit better. It's just some of this shit has to be said, and I'm a procrastinator. I was going to do this a while back, and I'm just fucking lazy. And
introducing the
I figured, you can just comment on shit, but when people can just get rid of it, if they don't like what you say, they can silence you. Yeah, it pisses me off. Read this comment. I'm gonna plan a little better and try to make something better.
If it's a quarter moon,
I'll find out everything I have to do to be able to make the videos longer or whatever the hell I gotta do.
Right, and I think
I might have to go get a throwdown phone, because believe it or not, my name is not fucking Jabez. I'm just not ready to get into all that, and it is what it is. What was it? Leave your thoughts in the fucking comment section below. Hit the red like and subscribe.